Alright, welcome to Everything and Nothing, all of the time. You're here with your host, Harley Reynolds, and our special guest.
Quentin Wilson.
Today we're going to be telling very embarrassing stories and or just random thoughts that come to our head.
Could be stupid, could be mind-blowing.
You never know. So would you like to kick us off here?
Well, I don't know. What should the first story be?
Hell.
Not the first time I came over here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, bet. So, when I came over here, right, I always have this thing about pit bulls and how, especially when someone says, oh, she don't bite, that's never true. It's really never true. Part of it was my fault, but most of it really wasn't. So, I went to hang out at his house, right, and we were chilling, like, I was fine. And we walked out there, right, and I don't even know what got the dog riled up, but it came booking it out of the house and charged right at me.
Alright. I'm gonna stop you right there. What got it riled up was it saw you and me play fighting out there, and it was the first time it's ever saw you. Yeah. So it thought, oh, he's actually hurting my person. So he came out there and didn't necessarily really attack you, but got us both to stop.
Still ripped my hoodie.
He did rip your hoodie, but I told him to sit, and he sat like a good boy. He as soon as he gets warmed up to you, I promise, he thinks he's a 125-pound lap dog.
Yeah.
Which,
kind of reminds
not
me of
always a
German
good
Shepherd.
thing.
My German Shepherd, the only thing he protects is my mom, right? Like, he'll growl at people when I'm around, but he really doesn't matter to him. He'll just do his own thing. Half the time, he'll just cuddle up next to you, even though he's like 150 pounds. And
well, surprise, he's never actually bit someone. Like, he grabs onto shirts and stuff, but he hasn't actually
bit
anyone.
Bit down, yeah.
No, like, he's more scary than anything. And I think he knows that. Like, he doesn't... I promise, he's not very aggressive. Unless it's towards other animals.
Oh, no, you want to tell him about the story how we literally did an all-nighter and you slept for, like, 8 hours the entire morning?
No. So we pulled an all-nighter. We were, I'm pretty sure, like, we ended up shirtless, like, 30 minutes into the night.
Yeah, it was hot as crap.
Playing fucking the guitar, music, just being dumbasses. I mean, we were jumping around at one point.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's, like, 7 a.m., and it's light outside, and I'm like, well, damn, what do we do now?
No, because Miss Perkins, or whoever, drove by your house in between the...
Oh, yeah, Miss Perkins.
I don't know why she was up at, like, 4:30 in the morning, but...
I don't know. She has a very weird schedule. Like, it's very defined, if that makes sense.
Dude,
like,
okay, so remember when we, like, got some of those beef patties, right? But it was, like, frozen solid. And this is, like, maybe 4 o'clock the previous day. I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. Let's fix some beef patties. Let's just sit it out here and thaw. I thought it would take maybe 2 hours for it to thaw
hell
down.
no.
Nah, it was probably 2:15, 3 o'clock in the morning. And
I mean, we started thawing those at, like, 8.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it took, like, a good 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
it was weird.
And we sat it out, and he had this maybe 4-inch pan, and we had to ball up a singular patty. And this is probably like 2 pounds, 3 pounds of beef, right? And we ate all of it, but like, they were like tiny little patties, and he didn't have a spatula or anything. So
hey, in my defense, I just moved into my own house, and the deal I made with my grandparents is, if I moved into my own house, I have to buy my own food, my own kitchen utensils, etc. So that's why I didn't have anything. If you go over there now, I actually do have bigger pans.
Do you have utensils like spatulas?
Yes, I do have spatulas.
Because no, we used a plastic fork to flip a patty.
It worked.
It worked.
Hey, sometimes you gotta improve and adapt to your surroundings.
Or we walked out to the camper and grabbed drinks out of there.
Ended up getting yelled at for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like rule number 1. Do not drink my grandma's last Mountain Dew.
You were the one drinking Mountain Dew. I was drinking that.
You're right.
Disgusting sparkling water.
And it was wonderful. Best Mountain Dew I ever had.
Yeah, well, that was... And what else do we have? We had a buffalo chicken dip. That was pretty good.
Oh, it was really good.
That was really good.
Oh, man. And then, Oh, speaking of that, Grandma's cooking enchiladas for us today.
Ooh, bet.
So, super stoked about that. I think we also might have some wings in there. I have some Hooters hot sauce. Sadly, we won't get the entire like Hooters experience unless we just find like some hookers on the street.
Show you that picture of my mom in a bikini again.
Oh God,
Dude.
dude, you can't say that. Tony's gonna yell at me.
No, okay, so my mom was like, she was like over here flustered about it too. Today I talked about it. And
What do you mean flustered?
like, she was all smiley and stuff. And she told Dad, right? And he's like, you like it.
Hey, wait, what can I say? I'm just a very charming person.
No. But we need to hang out more, like, low-key.
Dude, I've been in this house, like, I don't go anywhere except this bed. I mean, I spent my last paycheck on a heated blanket that's sitting right beside you.
Yeah. What do I
Like-
have in my room?
Everything.
Everything. I do have a little bit of
Everything.
everything. I have, like, 10 guitars, a piano. Oh, yeah, we're selling that piano, by the way. No, not the keyboard, the actual piano that's outside, honky tonk,
Yeah.
whatever sound, yeah. We're not selling it, we're getting rid of it. We don't use it. I don't go out there and use it.
Now, is that the one that you showed me when we were fishing, or?
Yeah, it was the one that was outside in that office, the 1946.
Now, how much are you selling it for?
I'm not selling it, we're getting rid of it.
Low, like free?
Yeah,
I might take you up on that offer.
I mean, it's like 700, 800 pounds, but yeah.
I have enough will. I'll move it.
I mean, Mom asked one of her friends if she wants to, like, have it, but, she hasn't responded yet, but,
Well, if
She
your
took
parents have
pictures
no
and
one to
stuff.
give it to,
okay, yeah, I'll tell.
I'm
Sure.
here. I'm here. I'll start playing. What's that one song? Fucking Transylvania or whatever. It goes really fucking fast. You're looking at me like I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm not a dumbass. I promise.
I don't know, maybe just a little bit. We're a little bit.
Yeah.
special.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're teenage boys.
Yeah.
Every teenage boy's a
Dude,
little
I
bit
got
of a
me
dumbass.
one of those things. It's a Alexa. I don't want to say the word because I don't know if yours is going to turn on. But I got me one of them things, and it's the same one Cameron has. The Echo Show 8, right?
Oh, my Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned on.
Mhm.
Hey Alexa, tell me a joke.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
What the fuck?
Internet isn't reachable.
The what isn't reachable? Is it not connected to the internet?
It might not be. No,
the hell?
but I connected that thing, right? And it's the same one Cameron had. It's dope as anything, right? So it's like an 8-inch screen. It's a pretty big screen. Guess how much I got it for? Like 70, 80 bucks.
That is insane.
And it's literally just a tablet because I can watch Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, and it's just a smart tablet. That's all it is. I can listen to music. I can obviously ask what time it is because it's got a big 8-inch screen. It's like 8-inch long and like
Hey,
4.5
I'm gonna stop
inches
you right
tall.
there. I want everyone that's listening to know he said big 8-inch. So, thank you. That means a lot to me.
yeah.
8 inches is a lot. Don't
Yeah.
get it mixed up.
Especially when we're talking about screens.
Especially when we're only talking about screens.
Definitely.
We're not talking. We're not talking about anything else. What do you mean?
No, okay, so it has setup routines, right? You know, I had to trip it out. Hold on.
Oh man, dude.
Oh, hold up. I got this. Hold on.
Alexa,
Sorry,
I'm
having
sad.
trouble connecting to the internet. It looks
Nigga,
like
get a
it's
girl and get some
another
coochie.
device.
Anyway.
Unplug both of them.
Oh man.
Nah.
And it starts playing. Dude, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's awesome.
You can get your Alexa to say it too.
Yeah, but I'm too lazy to download the app back on my
Good
phone.
point. Yeah, no.
Because I
it's-
mean, fuck, I get a new phone like every 2 months.
No, but basically you just go to the Alexa app because it won't say the actual N word, so you gotta like trip it out a little bit. So it's like NIGHA, and you gotta change it out a little bit, and then it'll actually say the word, because it'll go bleep it out if you type the actual word in. But now I'm sitting here at like midnight with Cameron last night, and I'm like, how do you add routines?
Like, over at your house? I thought he
No,
was grounded.
no, no,
Oh, I was
no.
about to say, I thought he was grounded.
Now on the phone last night, because we were on the phone for a long time. We were just bored, and he was chilling out listening to his little Alexa, And I'm like, oh, how do you set up a routine? Because he said he could do it where, like, he says, she's here, and it'll play, like, not Careless Whisper, but it'll play, like, sexual songs, right?
Oh man,
Mine has it to
I
where
could only imagine.
I have,
Get the mood right.
where I say, the boys are here, and it'll play Careless Whisper. Oh.
So that sounds like an invite.
Oh, yeah. No, but, dude, did I tell you I took the frame off my bed?
I don't think so, but why?
Well, the underneath part of it was broken because I had like jumped on it, being stupid, and it's awesome. I like it. It takes up way less room and it's way easier to move. It's lighter. It doesn't scratch up my floor near as much, but I still got to put something down on it because it does scratch up the floor where the nails are, where the box spring's at. But
Now, speaking of bed frames,
Doesn't
I
make
wasn't
any
gonna
noise.
say it, but this is a very old bed frame,
Mhm.
and I'm going to get rid of it because me and Tony might have broke the bed frame last time, or 2 times ago she was
Yeah.
over. Nothing sexual, I promise. We were just jumping on the bed. No, we were. I promise. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen like the floating bed tricks?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do like
an extra like big bed and take a small like spring frame or whatever. and-
no.
Oh.
All you have to do is it takes wood obviously,
Like a
but
box.
it's like a regular bed frame, but you have a smaller box in the center of it
Mhm.
to keep it balanced,
Mhm.
and then it looks like your bed's levitating. And I mean, I already got the LED lights.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mine just it sits on the floor and it's so much easier because you could just literally.
Yeah, I bet it
flop
doesn't make
in it.
sound too.
Doesn't make any noise. Doesn't
Mm.
move, dude.
Mm.
And it's so much softer too. For some reason, I just took all I did was take the bed frame apart. And
You hear that, ladies?
it's so much softer. It makes no noise. Like every person who comes over, right? They'll lay in it and they'll be like, "Oh, it's so comfortable," because it's got a.
Oh,
Like-
what? Do you not remember the only night I came over to spend the night at your house?
And you fell asleep instantly. Yeah.
Yeah, on your bed.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty sure I kicked you out at some point.
Good point. Yeah, I think I ended up sleeping in the other room. Or no, I gotta tell you the story. Did I tell you the story about when Cameron and Matt were crisscrossing, but they weren't crisscrossing? So my brother, this was the night of my birthday party, right? This is hilarious. Okay, so long story. We're all tired. We're like exhausted, and this is the day after my birthday party, and my brother comes over, right? And I'm chilling in the bed because this is a small bed. They were in the single bed, and it's a queen, not even a queen size, twin size, right?
Was it the one that they were staying at when I was over
Yeah,
there?
yeah. And they were in the bed together, right? And I was chilling. I was laying in bed too. This is after you had already left. This was like the day after the night, and you had already left, and my brother and my sister were over. My family was over there, right? And they were laying in the bed together, and I was laying in the bed too. And I'm like, oh, I got to get my phone charger because my phone's about to die, right? And my brother's about to leave. He's leaving, and he thought I was in that room. He said, "What is going on in here?" And I'm in my room trying to get my phone to look at the like battery percentage that's on it. And I walk in there, and it's him and his kid right next to him. Both of his kids right next to him, like on each side of him. And he said, "I thought y'all was crisscrossing. That's like a best friend type of thing." So apparently, what I had done was, so when I walked out and checked my phone, my brother had went to like open the door, and they thought it was me. So they were like acting like they were crisscrossing, right? And it wasn't me. And then they were so embarrassed about it too, because it's like,
I would be too if I was spending the night at someone else's house and their brother or like parents walked in and I'm over here acting like I'm giving my friend a hand job. I mean, I would never be able to look at those parents and or brother
and
again.
he said, "Man, y'all are best friends." He said,
Hell
"I wish
yeah.
I had a friend like that." And keep in mind, his kids were on both sides of him, and so what too.
Holy hell.
Dude, he had the worst luck. Dude,
Man.
Bangs are... Do you hear what happened to Bang? They got bankrupt because, You got a trash can?
I do not.
So Bangs got bankrupt because it said super creatine on it.
Hmm?
There's no such thing as super creatine. They were trying to be better than Monster. And Monster sued them for like a big lump sum of money. And they couldn't keep a business up anymore. So whatever Bang you have left, I suggest keep the cans. Because they're not coming out anymore unless someone else buys them. And dude,
So what you're telling me? Keep my old Bang cans. Maybe like 30 years down the road, they might be worth $2 or something.
yeah. No, but I mean that's why you always crush cans. But yeah, no, because I've been on this keto diet, right? It destroys your body. Keto diet. Okay, the thing about keto is if you want to lose weight fast, right? If you want to lose weight fast, you do the keto. Because I lost 44 pounds in a month and a half. Like that's a lot of
not
weight.
bad.
That's a lot of weight to lose. Because normally you're supposed to lose like 10 pounds a month. I lost 44 pounds in a month and a half. That's a lot of weight to lose. That's you lose a lot of nutrients doing keto too, because you have to eat a lot of protein, like 250 grams of protein. You have to
A
eat
lot of lean protein.
a lot of lean protein. You need to eat your body weight and more in protein, like double your body weight in protein, and like 20 to like okay. So your max limit on carbs is 50 carbs.
Mhm.
There's a difference between I don't know if it's condensed or something carbs. There's bad carbs and there's good carbs. Potatoes are a mix of both. But you can eat potatoes, but don't eat them in excess like you would if you were on Thanksgiving. I ate literally nothing Thanksgiving because there was so much food. And I'm like over here, oh, I want it so bad, but I had enough mental capacity to be like, I can't have that. So what I did was like, I ate a piece of turkey. I ate a tiny little half a teaspoon of sweet potato casserole because you can't go without sweet potato casserole. That's delicious.
I don't like sweet potatoes.
You'd like this. It doesn't.
No,
taste like sweet
I don't
potatoes.
like sweet potatoes. We also had sweet potato casserole, and it doesn't taste like sweet potatoes.
I don't know. My dad's is pretty good. Anyway, I have to take a lot of vitamins because if I don't take the vitamins, all the nutrients, because you get a lot of nutrients in eating food, and when you don't eat, because I'm technically not supposed to do it, I'm basically killing my body. I eat 25 carbs a day. There's 0 carbs in a bang, but a normal like Mountain Dew, big drink Mountain Dew is 74 carbs.
Hell yeah.
There's a lot of carbs in soft drinks, and I used to drink all that stuff like it was nothing.
Well,
You know how
it's
many-
also dead carbs, so
Yeah, you know how many carbs are in a Twizzler, a singular Twizzler?
like 100 something.
16 carbs in a singular Twizzler. But I used to chow down on Twizzlers, and I'm thinking, dang, how bad my diet used to be, because I never had a diet. I didn't start working out until a couple months ago. I stopped working out because after my brother had died, I had been busy with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
But this is some of my favorite drink. It's the hydration, whatever it is. It's got a bunch of different nutrients in it. And it makes me feel better because I'm low on my nutrients. I take vitamins every day so I don't, like, legitimately die. Because I eat, so in the morning, this morning I had grilled chicken cut up into big pan of scrambled eggs, like 4 eggs.
Now that sounds very, very fucking good.
It was delicious, dude. You don't add, because, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm not really supposed to have this, but I'm supposed to dehydrate myself for the next 3 days so I can see what muscle definition that I do have. Because sodium and stuff, there's sodium in these types of drinks, there's sodiums in anything. Like a burger has like a crap ton of sodium.
Well,
Beef
yeah.
jerky is just literally sodium.
I should have beef jerky somewhere.
I can have beef jerky. I'm not even going to try and dehydrate myself. Quentin is the person who, he's spelled a completely different name. It's like Q, you know Quentin, don't you? Anderson?
Do not.
He's helped me out a lot when I'm losing weight. He wants me to dehydrate myself to see what like I look like. But realistically, I feel like crap as it is. Keto has caused a lot of depression because you see all the stuff everyone else eats, and keto basically destroys like all of your energy because you don't have carbs. Carbs give you energy, and when you don't have, you good?
No. I just like how we were supposed to be a like storytelling, and we went straight into bodybuilding.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with thoughts.
We're 19 minutes in of a 2-hour-long podcast episode, so
Basically,
we're just trying to keep the subjects going.
I'll sum it up. Keto is good if you want to lose weight fast. I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm
do
not
weight
on
on
no
your
diet,
diets.
but I lost 13 pounds in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because because I'm just built different. It's called starvation.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask Carly. I've lost a lot of weight. Like, I'm just built skinnier now.
He's getting that sexy bod I told him
I'm
about.
getting that summer body. But
Hell yeah.
Michael's, he was on SARMs for a little while.
Now, how did the competition go yesterday?
Oh, dude, I don't even want to talk about that. It makes me want to cry every time I think about it.
Why?
I crisped 185, right? Easy, like that. I tried 205. I went down. It was so perfect. I went, think. I hit that little peg right there, and I used all my strength to try and keep it up because, you know, it's hard to control 205 pounds when you're on a bench doing that. So I used literally all of my strength trying to not make it fall on myself. So I completely failed 205 because I could have gotten it up. Where's my phone at?
No, I believe you. I heard Michael placed first for
Yeah.
his age group.
Michael got like 370. No, he got like 275.
Yeah.
I was there
Yeah, I
when
think
he
so.
got his first video. But watch this. You see that? That's like I hit that little metal peg there. And look, watch. I was about to get it up. You see that? Like without Quentin helping me, like I was getting it up there. But the second time, I just completely douched it because I did it right after I did that, and I had already lost all my strength. But
Damn.
it's embarrassing. No, I
Hate to see it.
I'm definitely gonna be able to do it next time. They're doing more competitions in spring. I'm no strongman. It's my first one. I paid $10 to do it. No big deal. I got a white shirt that just like a muscle shirt or whatever. But
It's not bad. At least you got something out of
at
it.
least I got something out
Even
of
though
it.
your weak ass failed 205. It's alright. You'll get him next time, Tiger.
Oh no. Okay, so I know I can get it, but I haven't worked out in months. That's okay. So
Fair enough.
Considering I've lost 44 pounds, and I'm still somewhat of the same strength that I used to be, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I haven't lost all that much muscle. But I mean, you do lose muscle if you lose a lot of weight fast.
Well, a lot of people ask me, like, I'm not trying to build muscle, and I mean, I work out here. I take creatine. It's 6
Creatine
weeks
doesn't do
on,
anything
weeks.
for you
No,
unless
it's
you're
just
bulking.
hydrating your muscles. It's not bulking. It
It's
hydrates your muscles.
Creatine basically adds water weight to your muscles. Because,
Exactly, but you piss it out. But after
Yeah.
6 weeks, if you are still taking it, your body will no longer produce the correct what's the word?
Nutrients.
Nutrients and hormones
Yeah.
that your body needs. So that's why you do 6 weeks on, 6 weeks off. And a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, you take creatine and you get all big and bulky." I'm like, "No, it's just water weight. I'm taking it to
Yeah.
get lean."
Yeah.
I mean, there's two separate things between bulk strength and lean strength.
I take ashwagandha. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Sounds like Jamaican or something.
It's a herb that's
Yeah.
supposed to help you boost your metabolism. It's it's stress support, but I don't take it for stress support. It will sometimes cause depression because of what it does. It's a emotion dampener, and it's like stress support.
Yeah.
It's loose, like lessens your emotions on stuff like that. So it kind of does that too. So I've got a mix of a whole bunch of different things. This diet is like destroying my self-esteem, but it's like working. So I'm gonna do it for about 3 more weeks, and I'm gonna get off of keto, and then I'm gonna bulk. Gain
Whoa.
some more strength back.
See, you and me have two different things planned. You want to be big, bulky,
I wanna
look
be muscular,
intimidating.
Yeah.
I want
You
to
wanna
be.
have the athletic.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's like, "Oh yeah,
look
I
like
need
Alex
to,
Eubank.
I need to like squat 500 for reps so I can be a good running back for the NFL." I'm
Yeah.
like, no. Yeah, it's cool. You can squat 500. That's really cool. Nobody's gonna care in the next 5 years.
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
powerlifting. That's
For sports, you want to be lean because you want to have like the mobility, the fastness, etc. Yeah, you want to build muscle, but you don't want to get bulky.
yeah.
There's a very fine difference between the two, and that's one of the biggest like arguments I have with a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, you want to play football? You got to get bulky." No, I want to get lean. Like lean, in my opinion, lean is better than bulky. You can't have abs and be bulky.
You can.
Nah, most times you can't
Okay,
have
you mean
abs
bulky.
and be
I'm talking about
bulky.
like C-Bum. He's bulky.
C-Bum,
C-Bum's big, but he's on every
yeah, but he's
type
also
of
very,
steroid.
very lean.
He's on every. The reason why he's lean is because he dehydrates himself. So
Exactly.
because I've lost a lot of weight. veins in my arms now. I'm hyped about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, me and Cameron Melton went to the gym for like
For real.
4 months, and we tried to get veins in our arm, and we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe it's just genetics on how these people get all of their veins in their arm like popping. Finally, I start like dieting and got veins, and I'm very excited about it. Oh, look at that! It's a tiny little baby vein,
Little
dude.
snake vein, a little squiggly vein. But yeah. Considering I've always been a fat kid my entire life, it's great to see veins.
See, when I was younger, I was a fat kid. I mean, I was I'm a very small kid. If you know me personally, you
You're
know
short.
I am very
You're
short.
just a small person in general. yeah.
Exactly. I'm a small person with a wide rib cage,
See, I'm
which is like the two worst genetics you can get.
See, I'm a short, but I have one of the widest shoulder spans. That makes me look bigger.
See, I wish I had the genetics Michael has, because his
He's got
fucking
good genetics.
Oh.
Traps.
his traps are crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. But no, let's get off the bodybuilding topic for a
In
minute.
your opinion, what's the best energy drink?
In my opinion, I don't know. I'm big on Ghost at the moment. Ghost is
I
pretty
like
good.
Ghost.
If it's
Yeah.
not Ghost, then it's CO2. CO2 is pretty good.
I like C4. Ghost or C4 is my two favorites. Probably because they have
Yeah,
zero
but
carbs in
CO2
them.
is basically C4.
Yeah.
It's just
Just
different
another
names.
name,
Yeah. I say they taste the same. But no, my go-to is probably Ghost. I don't know, some Red Bull. I really like the
Red Bull
watermelon
tastes-
Red Bull.
Red Bull tastes like a pixie stick on crack.
Well, obviously. How else are you gonna get the wings they're talking about?
Good point. It's got a little bit of crack in it.
Hell yeah. I mean, Coca-Cola used to have Coke in it.
Yeah, that was like the first ingredients they put in. That's how I got the name Coke.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's
but-
why it was so addicting.
Yeah.
And they claim that they don't have Coke in it anymore, but I just don't believe that.
I think it's just soft drinks in general. Soft drinks in general have a lot of
Lots of sugar.
lots
Of what's it called? Acetic acids or something.
acidic acids destroy your teeth.
Hell yeah, but it tastes good.
Tastes good.
Nobody cares about our teeth. As long as it tastes good and we like it, it's all that matters.
Dude, but no, Michael, we walked because we were going to competition yesterday, and we walked to Casey's, right? Because the Highland was literally right next to Casey's, and he got like 6 monsters, and he drank like 4 of them before he did the competition. That's
See, I like my energy drinks, but at the same time,
Not
I
that
also
much.
have heart palpitations
Yeah.
and heart disease runs in my family, so doctors tell me to stay away from them. 4 seems a little excessive. I think the most I've drank in a day is like 3.
okay. Well, it's Michael, and he takes SARMs and
Well, Michael's just a dumbass. Hence his red hair. Yes, I'm going after all you red-headed folk.
gingers or leprechauns.
Gingers, mad that I took their gold.
Hey, you're the size of a leprechaun.
Hey, I am not. I'm 5'7". Leave me alone.
I'm like 5'8".
All right.
Hold on, stand up real quick.
I don't have shoes on.
Okay, good point. I'm just
Yeah.
not tall. I think you're like 5'6".
No, I'm 5'7". I just went to the doctor. Put me on IVs because apparently you're not supposed to take hella depressants. Nobody told me that. But they put me on IVs and stuff because I was very in and out of it and very malnourished.
Mhm.
And they said I was 5'7", so suck me off, beat me off, do
You
whatever
said
you
I was
want.
5'7" though, and I'm taller than you.
Well, then these doctors playing with one of us.
They really are.
Would you rather me be 5'7" and you be taller than 5'7", or
Yes,
you want to be
yes,
5'7"?
yes.
All right, so just take it. Just take it. I'm 5'7". You're some height taller than 5'7".
I'm like probably 5'8" and a half, realistically.
Yeah, that half really means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Half inch is a lot, man.
A half inch is tons. No, tell me this. Girls are like, oh, you're 5.5. That's not that big. Oh, but when you cut 2 inches off of your hair, that's a lot of hair gone.
No,
yeah,
okay,
tell me
so-
about those
no.
double standards.
Here, tell me about this. Girls be like, oh, 5 inches is like too small, right? But it only goes back like 3.5, 4 inches.
Not even that. It's 2.5 inches.
Yeah, like you're gonna hit the.
I'm
wall.
sorry, I don't want to touch your cervix.
Exactly. Like, No, and half the time it's like once you get so big, it hurts, and it's just really like
Don't
What's
ask
the
me
point?
why I have a
big
gallon
thing
of chocolate milk.
Not even in the fridge. How cold is it?
It's still
Oh,
cold.
It's still cold. All right.
I just got it out of the fridge.
Dude, speaking of milk, I've been drinking the almond milk, and a cup of it's a carb, but it's an
Ooh.
unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and it's like a watered down.
See, I really like almond milk, but I don't know if I'd like the unsweetened.
Unsweetened. I mean, it's all right, but you have to have it because
I'm a fan of most milk.
milk is bad for you, to an extent. No,
To an
For
extent.
my keto.
Yeah,
Milk
yeah.
is bad for you. I don't drink a lot of actual whole milk because, or 2%, whatever percentage of milks it is. I don't drink real milk. I drink almond milk because of the keto diet I'm on. I have my protein powder, which, oh, dude, it's jet puffed. It's like marshmallow flavored, right?
Yeah.
And it tastes just like a marshmallow, and I put 2 scoops in there, which is like 50 grams of protein. And that's my breakfast. I have 50 grams of protein plus the almond milk, which is like 8 carbs for all of it.
Not
So an
bad.
8 carb, 50 gram protein breakfast, that's not bad. That's what I have for my breakfast. And every once in a while I have to treat myself with blueberries because it's the only sweet fruit that I can have. It's the only sweet thing that I can have.
Yeah, but blueberries, I mean, there's a lot of fruits you could probably have other than...
Strawberries are not all that good for you. Not bananas.
Well,
Bananas
I
have
mean, I'm
24
allergic to
grams.
strawberries. I was talking more about, like, peaches.
Dude, no. Don't get me in jail for this, but you know how Miss Adair is allergic to fruits, right? Like
Yeah.
berries. So what I said, imagine you take a rubber band and shoot a blueberry at her. And then someone else said, put some strawberry juice in her drink. I'm like, dude, you're talking about assassinating her.
when I said that this was going to be like a no script podcast where you can say everything as long as it's not racist, I did not mean go on and talk about committing felonies and attempted murders.
No, I told her about it too, and she said, "Oh, I remember when I was y'all's age, and I put soap in my teacher's drink." I'm like,
Put soap in. Alright. So, at school, I walked up to Miss Adair and I'm like, hey, you gotta listen to my podcast. And she told me people are already talking about it and she's already kind of heard the podcast.
Mhm.
If she is listening to this episode and she just heard that, and now that I know that you're putting soap in your teacher's drinks when you were our age, I'm gonna put vinegar in your water.
dude, that's oh man.
No, speaking of vinegar, I think Miss Adair might remember this from last year, but we were doing like little labs,
Dude, last
and
year
I
in
took
English
shots of
Yeah, I was there
vinegar
when you did that.
and puked my guts up.
Remember
I
when we
mean,
snorted flour?
oh man,
Dude, that's
snorted
cool.
good old flour.
No, it wasn't flour. What was it?
No, it was baking soda.
No, it wasn't baking soda.
I'm almost positive it was baking soda.
I don't know. We snorted some white powder. But
Yeah, it was some white. It gave me a head rush. That's all that matters. Leave me alone.
Because I remember running to the bathroom and getting a bunch of paper towels and rubbing the crap out of my nose because it wouldn't come out, and then I kept sneezing, and it was just
Alright, so 5th grade year, I kind of wish teachers would bring this back, even though we don't do, what was it? Like, I don't know at your old school if you did it, but you'd have like these little tiny monsters, and if you were doing good, it would be up on like the smart board or something, and they could give you a point or take away points, and it was to track your behavior. Well, for Miss Smith's class, like I said, this is my 5th grade year over at the elementary school. I had Satchwell for my math teacher, and Miss Smith for my English. And for Miss Smith, she said if our class as a whole got 500 points, she would get us BW3s. We ended up getting about 500 points about 3/4 through the year. And she's like, all right, well, what type of BW3s do you want? And all the girls are like, oh, we want teriyaki. Teriyaki is so good. Well, all of us boys were like, oh, we're badasses. No, we want blazing, the hottest hot sauce you
Dude,
can get.
No. I had Dead Man's Land or something like that.
Yeah.
Jerky, dude, it's so good.
Dude, I've had it before. I know.
No, I got the hot one, right? And it's like $8 for a 3-ounce bag, but it's 100% worth it.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's worth it.
But no, blazing is the hottest hot sauce you can get at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's got like, what is it called?
Buffalo Wild Wings is overrated.
I don't really like Buffalo Wild Wings, but at the same time, I'm in 5th grade. It's free wings.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
obviously gonna take it.
Yeah.
But all of us boys, like it was me, Ty Watts, Garrison Brumback, Who else was in there? I think it was Zach Hollingsworth. I don't think his twin was in there. We all thought we were badasses, and we're over here like, yeah, give us Blazing. She's like, you sure that's the hottest one there? Yes, give me Blazing.
I know what we need to do. So, we like could record YouTube videos too, like of our podcast of us, you and me. But we need to do the one chip challenge.
All right, so going on to that, yes, we are going to. We are actually currently working on getting this podcast on Spotify.
Mhm.
Also, Apple Music, etc. I've already reached out to them. It's currently in the making.
Mhm.
Well, we also already have a YouTube channel, hence what we're posting on. So maybe later on down the road, I'm getting a capture card for my good old B500 camera. So we will be doing videos, but we'll also be doing live streams on
Yep.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So our audience, whoever is listening, if they want to be like, if they want to interact with us while we're recording or ask us like Q&As, that's what Twitch will be for. And then we'll probably have that Twitch recording and go over to YouTube and post it as well. Or we might just say hell with Twitch and just do YouTube live streams.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot to think about, and I'm very excited for the opportunity of this podcast, and I really hope it makes other people like, oh yeah, this is funny. I want to listen to that. And that's one of the biggest things why I wanted to do stories for our first one, is so people that aren't at the school, like I know I have some of the people I play video games with, I know that they're listening,
You know what we could do?
etc.
So when we if we do the video, whatever, we can take it out to your house out there and sit it up, because you know how you have that big room right there where your kitchen's at.
Yeah.
We could sit up like recliners or whatever, and like have drinks or whatever. Have a little table in the middle and 2 recliners, and we'll just sit there and chill and talk.
So, actually, new plan for over at my house. I won't necessarily be living over there anymore. It's going to be over here, but I am going to make that like our studio.
Okay.
I have tons of more equipment coming in. Like I said, I have a new audio interface,
Why'd you move
tons of
over here?
microphones, because I don't have heat over there. It's cold as hell, dude. Yeah, I bought a heated blanket, but that ain't doing shit for me. It's cold. Over here, we have heat.
Yeah. Dude. No, let me tell you what my cat did one time. So this is at my old house, right? And it was a big log cabin, and it had
Yeah.
big, long, I forgot, beams. It had beams, right?
Mhm.
My cat liked to walk out on the beams. My cat was walking out. This is like maybe 15 feet up, right? 15 feet up beams. Because we had a really open house. And, another story about that dude. About a dude in there. The reason they sold it. My cat walked out, but she lost her balance. She fell about 15 feet. Landed on the floor. Landed on her feet, right? Because she's a cat. But she got up, looked up, shook, and just kept going back up on that beam.
Hell yeah.
No.
Hey, if you're going to be stupid, you got to be tough.
Yeah.
But if we want to talk about not so much cats, but just house stories. If you do hear gunshots here in like the next, or however long you are staying, don't be alarmed by it. It's just our crackhead neighbor that lives like 3 houses down.
I live further out in the country, and
Oh, no, I'm being serious. I mean, I went to a group chat and I'm like, hey, I just got shot at. Like, I'm walking to my house and there's gravel spitting up and I'm like, dude, I just got shot at. What the fuck? And Cameron's in there. He's like, no, the hell you didn't. You're a fucking liar. You just want attention. He comes down the next day because we have to cut and stack wood.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you hear like 3 shots. And I look up at Cameron and he's just looking around. He's like, we just got shot at. I'm like, yep, and we get right back to working. I'm
dad-
telling you, we will get shot at one point or another. He's a weird dude. Very weird.
My dad bought a ghost gun. You know what a ghost gun is?
I don't think so.
It's a gun with no numbers. It means it can't be tracked.
That's illegal.
No, it's not. If you build your own ghost gun, it's not illegal. Buying a ghost gun from someone's illegal. If you build your own ghost gun, it's not. What my dad did was he bought a lower. That's where all the numbers are, the alarm lowers on an AR. But what he did, he had his friend, and he cut out for like semi-auto or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. dad has a ghost gun, and it's the cool. It's cool because it's a small AR, but there's nothing really special about it compared to another AR.
I'm almost positive that they can still take that from you because it has no way to be tracked. So if it was a part of a crime or something.
I'm almost positive it's not. If you build your own ghost gun, I'm pretty sure it's not illegal.
That might be some research I do later today.
Yeah.
But no man, how has it been up on the farm?
Well, it's been actually really boring because I haven't had done anything. Oh, that little go-kart. My brother took it. He took it to his house and he sold it.
Damn.
Dude, no, that little go-kart was fast too.
I've saw videos. It was keeping up with.
The four-wheeler.
Yeah, and that four-wheeler's what, like 750?
It's
700?
Yeah. No, that little four-wheeler's fast, and I think the go-kart went on a straight stretch for 40 feet. It went 35, 40 miles per hour.
That is not bad for
For
what,
a little
50
go-kart,
cc?
It was a 212.
212. Oh, that.
There was a Predator in it though. There was a Predator motor in it, but what my brother wanted to do, he has this little mini bike, a little Coleman mini bike. He wanted to take the Predator off of that and put it on the Coleman mini bike, and it would go.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
That's what a lot
No,
of people do.
me and Cam, we've been talking about it for a while, but I think I'm actually gonna go through and buy it. You can get little tiny turbos to put on your motor, or not motorcycle, but dirt bikes. I don't know if they work or if they're just for looks or something, but I'm going to go and buy a little turbo and put it on that little 90cc dirt bike out there. So that's something to look forward to. If you see him on the news, 16-year-old kills himself on a turbo-rized motorcycle, you know who it was. You know who.
You know that little Suzuki motorcycle? It's an Enduro,
Yeah.
right? So what's wrong with it? It has a I can't think of it. The little thing inside of a flywheel. The mag, whatever it is. I can't think of the name of it. I know it's something to do with magnetism. Basically, it makes the engine turn over. It makes it spark. And basically one of the coils is fried on it. So you got to spend $100 to get that singular coil. It's expensive, but I'm gonna get that thing to run. And when I turned,
See, you messed up when you went with Suzuki.
it was $200.
You messed up when you
Okay.
went with Suzuki.
I'm gonna sell it. I got it for $200, and I could sell it for $1,000.
Who do you think's gonna buy that
I don't know.
for $1,000?
If you get it all completely running, you get everything good on it, you can sell it. It's an enduro.
Yeah, you're right. It's an Enduro, but you also have to think. I bought my 2018 CRF 125 brand new, took wonderful care of it, and added tons of stuff to it. Bought it for $4,000, only sold it for $3,000.
Okay, well,
I spent $6,000 for upgrades.
we'll
Yeah, you
figure
could
it
get it
out.
running, but you also have to look at the year. You have to look at how it looks.
Well, I've got a lot of
Tires
rust
is
off
a
of
big
it.
thing,
Tires are dry rotted. I gotta get new tires on that.
and tires are $80 a piece.
There's only two. That's
All right,
$160.
yeah, $160. So let's add up the
Dude,
total.
no, we have a little 80cc, not 80cc, yeah, 80cc four wheeler, and it's just a tiny little four wheeler, right?
Yeah.
And it's I think it's a Yamaha or Polaris, one or the other. I think it's Yamaha.
Is it blue?
Yeah.
It's probably Yamaha. Yamahas are almost always blue.
And we're getting these really thick tires on it, and it runs fine. It's a manual. It's a manual. It's got a clutch and it's got the shifter. Yeah. Normally
Four or
four-wheelers.
two-stroke.
I think it's a four-stroke.
That's weird for a 80cc. What year is it?
It's 2000s. Oh, dude, no, I had this little, it was a little black Fuller. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I had it when I was real little. My dad had to put dually tires on the back of it because I played chicken too much. Because where you went to turn off too fast, and I did it on hills and stuff. I was a crazy kid when I was little with that four-wheeler. That little four-wheeler went pretty fast.
Playing chicken by yourself?
No, playing chicken with my nephew on that blue four-wheeler and that black four-wheeler, because I was doing this, right? And we went, And then like we were like this close, and I had to like swerve out of the way real fast. Well, because this thing was like maybe 150 pounds, and I was maybe 80 pounds, because I was like maybe 7 or 8, right? And I went to turn off real fast, and it threw me off. And when it turned, I lived on a hill. I lived on this
Yeah.
big 70 acre farm, and it went tumbling down the hill because it didn't have those tires, because it didn't have the grip that it needed. So Dad put dually tires on it, and never flipped again.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a 80cc four wheeler. I mean, I bet its rear tire was like this big.
Imagine, no, it was like about this big. And
Exactly.
imagine 2 of those, and it was a little fun thing to ride. We sold it for $100. Because I grew out of it, and it was too small for me, and
I would sell it way more for $200 though.
it's fine. It wasn't no big deal. I ended up getting 50 of that $100.
Damn.
I was like 10 years old when we sold it.
Hey, that's
That's
not
lot
bad,
of,
though.
That's a
That's
lot
not
of money
bad.
when you're 10.
hell yeah, that's a lot of money.
I don't even know what I'm
You know how
buying.
many Hot Wheels you could buy with that, dude?
Dude, when I got my first birthday check, I got like $100, right? And I thought I was the richest person in the world, right? I bought me this little, not Samsung phone, but it was this little slider phone. That was my first phone. It was a little slider phone that you could type on it.
Mhm.
And I mean, I loved it. I bought it in Walmart. And I got a little time. It had time on it where you can like you can only do it for so long, and then it'll.
Yeah, you had like the pre-planned.
Yeah. And I bought that for $100 flat. I had bought everything on it, and I thought I was the coolest kid. And
Hell yeah.
I was in like elementary school, I think.
See, I think my first phone was a iPhone 6. And I got it when I was about 10.
My first actual digital phone that wasn't like slider, it was a Samsung Galaxy S7.
How long ago was that?
That was 2014.
Oh wow, that's
Then I bought me an iPhone 7. And then I switched to an iPhone 11. Now I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max.
okay. We get it. We get it.
No,
Fucking country boys.
no, but that drum set out there, dude. Every time someone comes over, like the little kids, they'll be playing on it, and it'll just.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't like fucking drums, dude?
Good point. I learned the first thing I ever learned on drums, but these were church drums, by the way. Drums that came out of a church,
Yeah.
but it's just a small little set. But I mean, it works very fine. It's got a snare, it's got a hi-hat, it's got all the bells and whistles that you need, right? The first thing I learned on it was the Pornhub intro.
Dude, you're going to hell. You are going straight to hell. On church drum sets, too. I mean, I feel like that should be a sin.
Yeah, I just played music. It didn't have to sound like
I
it.
just played music. It's
Anyway,
like all these like antichrist musicians singing about
Speaking
how
of-
much they hate God and
No,
how much they hate Christ.
I'm going to church.
Oh, it's just music.
I'm going to church tomorrow. I play in a church band, and
yeah.
I celebrate Jesus. I'm a Christian.
Yeah, you're gonna go to church and you're gonna be playing all this music, and then all of a sudden, someone's gonna be like, "Do I hear the Pornhub music?"
No, but
Damn it, Quentin!
no, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, speaking of Pornhub, you know how like up to date Pornhub is? Like they'll be like during COVID, right? It'll be like girl comes over during COVID. Like, why? What relativity does that have?
All right, so if we're all right, so I might get in trouble by Tony, or I might not. But let me tell you about this Pornhub video I watched. It
Yeah.
was hilarious. So, you know how you're on Pornhub and you're like seeing it, not interesting. Don't want to watch it again.
Yeah.
Seen
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You're trying to find new content. Well, I actually came across like a new video, and I mean, you know me, I can't cook.
Yeah.
I cannot cook worth a shit.
Was it a cooking video?
This dude was cooking eggs. Right, and I'm like, all right, this kind of has my attention. Like, it's a POV, so don't be childish. You know what POV means.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's his point of view.
Yeah.
And he is cooking these eggs. He's butt-ass naked. I mean, he's fucking these eggs up. Like, it looked good.
Honestly, if I lived alone, I would do the same thing.
Hell yeah. But, I mean, he is just messing these eggs up. It looked like he knew what he was doing. And from someone that doesn't know how to cook, I was kind of interested. I'm like, hey, maybe I might learn how to cook eggs from this.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, this girl, like, she's playing like she's in high school or whatever, and she's
she
like,
is.
hey, I need you to sign my permission slip. And he's like, oh, yeah, how bad do you want me to
Sign it.
sign it? Like, and she's like, yeah, pretty bad. He's like, all right, well, get to doing your thing. So, I mean, like I said, it's POV. He's still fucking these eggs up, and he'd switch back down, and she's giving him head, and then he'd go back up, and I mean, they were going at it for like,
informational.
I mean, they were going at it for like 8 minutes, and I'm like, dude, he's really fucking these eggs up. Like, I wonder what he's making. Is he making like an omelet? Like, I can't leave now. I'm already too far into the video. I gotta know what's happening to these eggs.
Next time you come over, I'm gonna have to fix you my eggs. It's scrambled eggs, but it's got little pieces of grilled chicken thrown in there with bacon bits and a little bit of
Sounds
top
good.
cheese, a little bit of top cheese, shredded cheese.
Now I know you're on a low carb diet, but imagine that as a sandwich. I mean, I bet that would be
Yeah.
crazy good. Put some Red Hot in it. Added some spice. Ooh.
Yeah. No, but dude, some of the videos are actually informational. I saw someone that said how to drive a stick shift on.
Dude, I mean, I think I might have saw the same video, and the girl ended up like using the stick shift for things that the stick shift should not be used for.
No.
And her boyfriend or whoever it was comes outside to like drive his car, and I guess he didn't know what was happening, and he's like, "Well, why is my stick shift sticky?" And I'm sitting here, I'm like, "Oh, I know, but I'll never tell."
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty funny. No, man, I mean, they have some very
interesting videos.
They
on
have
there.
some pretty funny, pretty weird. I mean, I think everyone knows the pumpkin video
Yeah. No.
where he cuts a hole in the pumpkin, and he's like, "Yeah, I know you like playing with the guts of the pumpkin."
Yeah.
And she's over here like,
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
no.
While their mom's standing right there.
and she's like, "Oh, what y'all doing?"
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You know,
think
getting
everyone's
grounded.
seen that
Oh
video.
man, it's.
Oh, I'm about to get in the shower. Why are you naked? Oh, I'm about to get in the shower. He's just going in a thrusting position on the side of the couch. Like, you can't see under, like, yeah.
Like what? You think he's just like, why you think he's moving back and
He
forth?
said, I'm just stretching.
Oh, I'm just stretching. Oh, well, why you stretching naked? Not get into the shower, you weird fuck.
And you just see her going with her hand over her mouth. Like, bruh.
Dude, it's cringy. I mean, shooey.
Some of them things make no sense. Most of them don't make any
Now,
sense.
I will give them credit. I probably shouldn't say this, but I have made a few videos.
Hold on. Let's put this in the what?
Let me finish. I have made some. I haven't posted them anywhere, and I
They're
don't
not
have
tapes.
them.
They're not tapes, are they?
They are.
Okay.
It's hard to fucking do. Like, I give them credit. I understand. It is pretty hard to do, dude. Like, you're over here trying to do your business, but you're also trying to make sure that the camera's not shaking and you're getting, like, the angles right. Because everything matters about angles, and you're like, oh, I messed up. We gotta restart.
Nah.
I give them
bruh.
props, dude.
Dude.
That life has to be hard.
Honestly, no. Yeah, I bet it is hard.
Oh, wow. I walked into that one. I'll give you that.
No, but I can't wait to get that little dirt bike running, and then I get that little mini four-wheeler running. We can have some times. Dude, me and Cameron screwed up the field back there. Because he was on his four-wheeler, right? He was on that big yellow four-wheeler, which was a terrible idea to have him on the four-wheeler and me on the go-kart, because the go-kart has no suspension. Yeah, there's, like, no suspension on that go-kart. And because there's no suspension, every hole, every little hump you feel that, and it's like 10 times worse than the four-wheeler. Because four-wheeler, you don't notice all that stuff. You'll just
Yeah.
be doing this with the steering, well, not steering wheel, but with the, yeah, I guess it would be a steering, whatever, I can't think of the name of it, but,
Handlebars?
handlebars, yeah. Handlebars. No, but, and then on that little go-kart, dude. I had a bruise on my knee for like a week after that, and it was this black bruise because where I was like, it was too small for me. I'm 5'8.5". I weigh 180 pounds. You're sitting here like crouched inside of this little go-kart, and every bump you hit, the steering wheel goes dink dink right in that knee. And
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, it still hurts.
Yeah,
That
but how
hurt.
much fun do you want to have?
Good point. No, I did.
Fun you have to pay a price to have
The
fun.
thing about it is, doing drifts in that thing is so fun.
Now, if you want to talk about like motorized stories, me and Cam, so I still have like this ongoing war with Cam because he broke my blue dirt bike, and
Yeah.
I had to pay money to fix that blue dirt bike. And he's like, "Oh no, it was a piece of shit before I even started riding." Yeah, but you still rode it and you were on it when it broke. Well, we went up to Braden Server's house, who lives about 5 minutes away. And I'm like, hey, I'm selling these in the next 2-3 days. Don't break anything. And this dude's like, got it, and guns it. Breaks the back hubcap on the fucking back wheel. It was like a $50 part. And, I mean, I still don't completely have it fixed. I don't know how he did it. Like, I get the back tire was already in bad shape. But when he wrecked, he must have like hit a nail or something, and it completely shredded. Like, there's a humongous hole in the back tire now. So like, you can ride it, but it's almost like you're driving sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, front tire, yeah, you're going straight. The back tire's like halfway out. Looks like you're drifting. And I mean, as soon as I get that fixed, hopefully someone might buy the piece of shit. But no, I mean, I told him, I'm like, do not wreck, do not break it. I'm selling both of these. It's a package deal. Dude's gonna give me $4,000 for it. I only got $3,500 because they didn't buy the blue dirt bike, and I'm still mad about it. But I guess I have to be more mad at Aiden for what he did to my four wheeler.
Completely demolished it. No, that little fool of ours. We need new tires on it, and we're putting new tires on it. And I think he bought all 4 of them for $80.
That is very, very cheap.
He bought
Are
all
they,
4
like,
of them
new
for $80.
tires,
They're
or-
brand new black tires. They're like, there's no dust on them at all. It's just brand new black tires, and the tread's like this thick,
What the hell?
and they're like perfectly good tires.
I need to figure out where he bought those from.
He bought them on like eBay or Marketplace or something like that. And he also bought that little go-kart, that what else did he buy? That little dirt bike that he had. And one other thing, I can't think of the other thing he bought, but bought all of that for like $700.
It's not bad. Not bad at all.
And he's going to sell that little go-kart. He bought it for he bought it for $50 and spent like $25 to fix it, whatever was wrong with it. He put stuff on it. And like oil and stuff in it and clean it
Yeah.
up. Spent that much money, spent it, clean it up. Then he put a new carburetor, rebuilt the carburetor and stuff on it. Anyway, that was $75, and he's gonna sell it for $300. Because if you go online, it's about $300 to buy a cheap one. Like, that's cheap.
Yeah.
And it's a perfectly good one. It's a Predator, and you spend $300 just for the engine.
Alright, so I know you might not be too happy about it. I know Tony really isn't that happy about it. But I think this coming year I'm moving back down to Florida, going into homeschooling, because I'm going to a trade school down there to learn how to properly work on Harley Davidsons. I mean, you know, I had that job over here at American at Large where I was working on the bikes and stuff. Well, he is in his late 60s.
How long are you gonna be down in Florida?
Don't know yet.
A year and a half?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a little while. I mean, it takes 1.5 years to finish that trade school and get all the certifications I need, because I need a dyno certification. I mean, there's a lot of certifications I need to get, but he said as soon as I get those certifications, I can take over his business.
I tell you,
So I'm super stoked.
I tell you, I'm getting a job at AutoZone. Hey, it's $10 an hour. It's better than working at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, it is better than working at a fast food restaurant.
Dude,
But
I'm
AutoZone, dude.
I'm still mad about the reason why I had to quit Taco Bell.
Why?
Because my mom called, because they can't keep a schedule, right? Because, like, I told them what schedules I can work on, right? they kept changing it. Like, they kept changing the times. I'm like, what if something I have to do something, like something important? You're just going to keep changing the schedule? They said, oh, well, it happened. It's a job. You're going to have the schedule changed. Well, no, you are given the schedule. It's the schedule you're supposed to do.
Well, I mean, that's how it was at McDonald's. I mean, I worked one day at American at Large, and I'd make $20 an hour. I was making good money. Well, they'd schedule me Saturdays, and I'm like, dude, I work 6 to 1. Don't really want to go work a 8-hour shift at McDonald's. They do it anyway, so imagine 6 to 1, get 3 hours of rest, lay down, do whatever I wanted to, and then having to work a 4 to 1 because they had no one closing. I mean, it was the stupidest thing possible, and that's part of the reason I haven't worked another job yet is because management around here sucks. Just working with the general public as a whole sucks.
Anyway, my mom called him, right? Called one of the managers there. Not even, like, the important managers. Just one of the person that are there that does the schedule. And she's like, okay, well, why do you keep changing his schedule? She's like, well, she was, like, immediately rude right off the bat to my mom. I'm like, she's like, well, it happens. You got to deal with it. She said, you're not the most important person. Basically kept downing my mom. And I walked in there. I'm like, bro, you're not that important. You work at a fast food restaurant. You act like Taco Bell is the most important restaurant.
Entitled for what? You're in your mid to late 20s?
No, she's like 50 something.
Oh, she's in her fucking 50s?
You're in your 50s.
And she's making what, maybe 15 an hour?
Yeah, you're working
okay.
at a Taco Bell thinking you're the most important person in the world. She's like, well, there's other jobs. You can go somewhere else. That's what she told my mom.
All right, I will.
I walked in there.
Aren't they already down on workers?
No, they got too many workers.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Arby's.
Yeah, but I walked in there. I'm like, where do I sit my stuff? Because I had my apron. I sat it in the office, and I walked out. I'm like, I'm done with you.
Didn't even put 2 weeks in or anything?
Nope, just walked out.
You know, it might affect you later on. Because that's what happened at McDonald's. Because, I mean, managers were rude to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm quitting. They're like, no, you got to put your 2 weeks in so we can help. So it gives us time to find someone else. I'm like, you got enough people.
Yeah, no, I don't.
They made that 2 weeks live in hell for me.
Yeah, I don't care. It's like, dude.
They also cut my pay. I mean,
I miss Dougie. That's who I miss. Dougie.
Dude, Dougie was awesome.
Yeah.
Dougie and Becca were my two favorites. You remember Becca, right?
Yeah, Becca.
Becca would let me do whatever I wanted. I still got my work done, but
dude,
I'd be sitting in back cash in a chair.
I loved being on Fryer, because
No.
I could cook chicken and sit there for 3 minutes doing absolutely nothing, just sitting there on my phone.
I like back cash because I was like in my
Good
own
point.
little.
Back cash, you're in your own little
Oh,
world.
yeah.
You just gotta be like, all right, however much money, and then take the card or take the money.
I'd have like Hulu pulled up, be watching movies.
You watch movies, yeah, and it doesn't matter because the only until you weren't there when they got the new manager in.
No, but I left.
Brian.
Yeah, I
not
left
Brian.
before GM.
Yeah, but they got a new manager in there, and he was like strict on everything. Anyway,
I heard he's actually like pay wise, he's pretty good.
he
Better
was-
than Julie was.
Okay, don't get me wrong. He wasn't a bad manager. He was actually a fairly good manager. He made sure people got their crap done, which
Yeah.
I'm glad he was there because a lot of people didn't do their job.
But yeah, I still have to wait 5+ minutes for my fucking bacon McDouble. Yeah, I'm calling McDonald's out on that.
All right, well, I think it's time for our halftime break.
Yeah, it is. We are surprisingly an hour in.
All right, well, I think we're going to take a bit of a break, and then we'll be back.
Yes, sir. All right, welcome back from our break. It's still just me and Quentin. The other, what is it? Kyle came engaged. The other three are assholes and
Yeah,
didn't
they
show
all
up.
dipped.
Fucking can't trust nobody. Can't depend on anybody. No, we should have been recording, but me and Quentin just had a very long talk about condoms. And it is confirmed Cameron has a small dick. Very, very, very small.
No, okay, so he was going to, like, show me. He said, do you need some of these? And he opened his little chest box of them, like, they're, like, special. They're very special. And I reached in my pocket and he said, I swear, if you have some. I came prepared,
Dude
man.
pulls out a Trojan. Like, dude, no, you're supposed to be the holy one in the group. Wait until marriage. No, that is not like a raise the eyebrow face. No, you wait until marriage.
Yeah.
You bad kid.
Yeah,
Very bad.
because I haven't heard enough of your stories and Cameron's stories combined for the rest of my lifetime.
I feel like my stories are more interesting than Cameron's.
Dude, Cameron told me how he lost his virginity to Aaron, right? No. And he also told me how he did it to Jaden, how him and Jaden did it for the first time. He said you were the watchman for when he and Aaron did it.
Yeah, and that motherfucker wants to say I'm not a good friend. Me and him got into it. He's like,
He
oh
said-
no,
he
you're a shitty friend. I'm like, I stayed up outside of your parents' bedroom just so you could get laid.
No, okay, so he also said, bro, we're gonna like switch, you go up for however long and I'll go down for however long. And he said, but you stayed in there for a half hour just cuddling.
Hell yeah. We were dating for like a month at the time, and I wasn't. It was her first time, and I don't want to like push her into.
It was Aaron's first time, but he didn't care.
Hell no, she's a horny little fuck. Of course she didn't care. She just wanted dick.
Yeah.
That's why.
Cameron
Like
didn't
I
mind,
love
though.
Cam, love him to death, but right off the bat, I knew that relationship wasn't going to last very long because it was more lust than love.
Yeah. Man, I can't stand when relationships are like that.
See, don't get me wrong. Let me put it this way: do you buy a house only for the toilet?
No.
Exactly. Do you get in a relationship only for the sex?
Nope.
Now, if you bought a house and someone took away your toilet, would you be mad? Like, see, that's how I think
could
of
go
it. Like,
outside.
well, I mean, yeah, but you still
You
want to
can
have
go
a toilet.
without it, but it's convenient.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not in a relationship just for the sex or
Yeah.
physical touch. No, I'm there to help each other. Like,
Be the better version.
yeah,
That you can.
be the better version of who you were. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to say this to make me not sound like a prick.
Mhm.
And I mean, I know my aunt and uncle are watching, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're your biggest supporters," and they're gonna get to this part, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, his I know what I'm getting for his Christmas present."
Just give me a box of condoms.
Now they're giving me fucking not condoms. You got me stuck on condoms. No, I'm getting coal, straight coal. Fucking
I've already got my Christmas present.
fucking box of
No,
rocks.
what's funny though, I got my Christmas present. It was Black Friday, right? And I went out with my parents. They're like, "You know Santa ain't real. Just go pick a Christmas present and hand it to us."
Damn.
I walked over in Best Buy. I walked to the headphone section. I got me a Sony XM5, Sony like WH-1000 XM5.
Yeah.
They're supposedly one of the best headphones on the market.
On the market for music and
For music, and they're Bluetooth. I'm using them for gym because they're noise canceling as well. So they're gonna be, and they're also really comfortable because I tried every one that said they were the best. Apple, the Apple Air Maxes or whatever they are, they suck.
they suck.
They're
no,
not comfortable.
I mean, I like the Apple AirPods because they're like low profile and
Yeah.
stuff. But
So they're not the best.
They're not the
they're
best.
expensive like they're the best, but I mean Bose earbuds are the best.
I wouldn't necessarily say Bose earbuds
Bose has some
because
of
I
the best
also
speakers.
have.
Bose has some of the cleanest speakers.
They do.
Yeah.
That or JBL. I really like JBL.
JBL
speakers.
has a lot of, I don't know, not bassy. They have like a film over top of them. That's what it sounds like compared to a Bose. A Bose sounds clean. Like you could hear everything in a Bose.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Bose has a
No.
lot of bass too. Sony's good too. I'll give Sony their credits, but
I don't know what I want for this Christmas. Like I have a lot of things I already want. Like I mean I have money saved up for I don't even know what. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy me a car, and then I got my grandparents gave me their car, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get me all this stuff, and then
Dude,
I'm like,
I got my sexy car.
fuck your sexy car.
Car
It's a
that-
Ford.
It's not a Ford.
That truck?
I'm not talking about the truck. I'm talking about my car.
What's your car?
I have a Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Oh yeah, it's
With
gonna
the-
be broke down every 5,000 miles.
With
Sit
the-
down.
with-
Sit down.
With the about like 5 foot by like 4.5 feet wide back, so you just can lay the seats down, and I've got LEDs.
For what?
I got the
Lay the seats down for what?
I got the LEDs in the back,
For what?
and
For
that
what?
the heat works so good.
You don't need heat when you have someone.
Good point, but
It's when
it's winter. When it's winter, and it's got good speakers. It's got speakers in the back. Like it's got a speaker in the back.
Speaking of that, I might actually go out and buy like humongous sound woofers.
Why?
Put them in my car.
See, when I have ear problems, I can't hear like loud music. I can't do loud music.
Dude, we need to go to a concert together.
We
See,
can go,
I
like,
know you're not a
Slipknot
big.
or
Ooh, no. If we go to Slipknot or something like that, you
Korn.
gotta be drunk.
Korn.
You gotta be drunk for those type of concerts.
Okay, who are you talking about? 3 Days Grace? Do they still play?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to see.
I
Like,
want to see
I don't.
Metallica. I don't even care. I want to see Metallica.
Metallica was my first. What is it called? It's not
Choice
really
pick.
heavy metal, but.
It's, I mean, yeah, some of them are heavy metal. Have you heard their new album?
Mm-hmm.
The something Endura or something like that.
Yeah.
It's speed metal. Like it's Lars is okay on drums, but
My all-time favorite. All right, let me ask you this: top 5 guitarist.
Kirk Hammett, Eddie Van Halen, Dimebag Darrell. I can't think of any more. Jimi Hendrix.
That's 5.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
I don't know. I think my top 5 is probably. First place is John 5. You know who John 5 is?
I'm not putting Kirk Hammett at top. I'm probably putting Jimi Hendrix. Not Jimi. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix or Eddie Van Halen. They're
Like,
some really good guitarists.
See, I like a lot of Eddie Van Halen's music.
Okay, if you're talking, that's for like metal. But like, if you're talking about like sweet, great sounding guitar, Eric Clapton.
Layla, dude.
Eric Clapton. Is
Oh, Layla.
Wonderful Tonight.
I wasn't even thinking about that. No, I'm thinking about the riff from Layla, like the very beginning riff. It's beautiful.
Or what's the name? You remember my name? What's the name of it? That's the name of it. Like Tears in Heaven. Tears in Heaven. That's a
Oh.
good song.
I don't think I've heard it. I'll have to play it after the podcast.
Yeah, but it's good. I liked it.
No,
It's about his son dying. Like how his son fell out of a window when he was real little and his son died, and it's basically said, will you remember me when I see you next?
damn, that's sad as hell.
It's a really depressing song.
All right, what's your top 5 saddest songs? It can be
100%,
any genre.
100% Tears in Heaven, Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Not by Johnny Cash. It's by Nine Inch
Oh,
Nails.
okay.
Covered by
They're
Johnny
covered
Cash.
by Johnny Cash, but actually it's by Johnny Cash because Nine Inch Nails gave him credits for the song.
Doesn't mean it's by him. It just means he has title
Okay,
rights.
well, yeah, he's got title rights for it because Nine Inch Nails was like, oh, well, his
Oh, yeah,
version
he
is
did
so
it-
much better.
He
Yeah.
did it way, way better.
He
Yeah,
deserves
he
the
gets
title, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hurt's 100% one of my favorite songs. Because
Um,
if you listen to the lyrics in it, it's like, it's yeah.
no, I think my top 5 saddest songs is probably number 1 being Whiskey Lullaby.
I can play that on guitar now. I figured it out on my own. I'm like sitting here playing the D minor chord, and I'm like,
That sounds familiar.
yeah, because it's you hammer on from the bottom E string. You go dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's really easy to play. Actually, it's just the B. It's
I mean, yeah, it's only
D,
like 3
B,
chords.
G, C, like that's it. But
No, Whiskey Lullaby, Hurt. No, you can't play that. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
Copyright rules.
you can only play like 30 seconds of it, and then you'll get
Yeah.
done with it.
No, shit, I lost my train of thought. Sad songs.
Sad songs.
Whiskey Lullaby, Hurt, this damn song.
Oh, dude, I can play that on guitar too.
What, this damn
Yeah.
song? Yeah, that was like one of the last songs I learned how to play on the guitar before I sold my guitar.
I should have brought my guitar. Dang it.
You should have.
Dude, what else? What's another sad song?
I don't know, like, It doesn't really sound
was
sad,
wrong.
but if you actually like listen to the lyrics, "Open the Gate" by Zach Bryan is very sad. I mean, he's talking about wanting to be better than his father was, his father finally dying, him having a son of his own, and then wanting his son to be better than he was. I mean, that, in my opinion, that's
I
sad.
believe it's either Vermilion or Snuff is a sad song.
Vermilion by
Slipknot.
Slipknot. Snuff is also one of their
Yeah.
slower, sadder songs. Snuff, when I went and saw Slipknot in concert, Snuff was, oh, it was like, it's a beautiful song, but it was even more beautiful in person.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone put their phone flashlights up. I mean,
It's a good song. I like Snuff.
it was a vibe. And then right after that, they started playing Wait and Bleed. It's Wait and something. My mind just went blank, but it's one of their more popular songs. And me and my cousin's ex, Chris, we walked outside to go get drinks, and we just saw like a
Yeah, that's
big,
Bleed.
yeah, Wait and Bleed. We saw like a humongous fist fight between everyone, and we're just sitting here and we look at each other and we're like, well, you want to like sit here and watch or jump in? Well, we're both drunk at the time, so obviously we jumped in. We didn't get caught though. I mean, the people that instigated the fight were the ones that got kicked out, and we already left before people
Yeah.
actually showed up. He got hit once and he's like, yeah, I'm done, and I'm over here fucking wailing on random people, and I'm like, I'm having fun, damn it.
Dude, I tried some forearm workouts, right? Oh, you broke your
Damn
leg.
it, you broke my bed, Quentin.
I didn't even move.
Broke my bed.
I didn't do it. It was broken before I sat down.
No.
Look, watch. You like curl your
Yeah.
fists up. Yeah, that'll destroy your forearms.
I know other forearm workouts. I can't believe you broke my bed.
Your bed was broke. I literally got up. That's all I did.
No, you like set back.
Where's that?
No, it's not actually broke. The board from the bottom of it fell out.
Oh.
This is what I meant when me and Tony, quote unquote, broke the bed.
that don't make it sound better.
No, you're right. It don't make it sound better, but now I can say that you broke my bed, and I'm
But it's
gonna
on
tell
recording
Marissa.
that
I'm
you
gonna
and
be-
Tony broke it.
You're right. It is on recording, but now everyone knows that the slightest movements break the bed.
Good point. It kind of does.
So, I did not mean that in a sexual way.
It's when
Fuck
your
all you
bed's about 100
dirty-minded
years.
people.
It's when your bed's about 100 years old. And
Yeah, it's an old bed. It gets the job done though.
bro, you got some long toes. Why your
Why are you
toes so
talking about
long?
my fucking
Dude, I
toes?
see you. Like I'm like over here looking at your milk jug, and then your chair. You got your toes completely wrapped around the leg of the chair.
I'm a fucking monkey, dude.
Dude, I saw that filter of Cameron with a man, like it has if he was like a man, like a Snapchat filter, right?
Yeah.
He looks like a monkey. Hold on, let me do the man filter.
Before you go too far, remember, no racist stuff.
I wasn't being racist. I'm just saying he looks like a monkey. Look at this.
Holy shit.
He really kind of does, doesn't he? It's the lips, probably.
Dude, he looks like off-brand Wolverine. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, you'll see you as a man. Yeah.
Alright, so I don't think you really remember him because you weren't here in middle school, but we had a teacher named Mr. Yeager. I look like a blonde-headed version of Mr. Yeager in that photo.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm still pissed you broke my bed. What the fuck, dude?
Dude, I, got leaned back just a tad bit
Why were you leaning back?
to get up.
Why do you lean back to get up?
Yeah.
That's, no. Damn it, dude. Now I'm gonna have to get under there and put the board back up.
Dude, that's what I had to do with my bed. And that's why I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'm not laying on this frame anymore.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just get rid of the frame and lay on the mattress.
No, because
You'll
I'll
have
have to
so
get
much
rid
more
of the
room in your house.
LEDs.
You'll have so much more room in your house. Oh, in your bed.
in
your room.
Yeah, in my room. Yeah, but then I might get rid of the LEDs.
You want to get rid of the LEDs?
Where am I going to put them?
I don't know. Figure it out.
No, fuck that. That involves too much thinking.
Why do you have a cup full of spit seeds?
Because that's just from this morning. I'm addicted to sunflower
Let me
seeds.
see them.
The cup or the
No,
seeds?
the seeds.
I was
I
about to
don't
be
want
like,
those
what?
sweet
You want to eat my already eaten seeds?
Hmm.
They're good, dude. Tastes like fucking Takis. Yes, have some. I'm telling you, they're good. They're good as hell.
There's a lot of sodium in things.
Really? Oh, let's see. Where's the sodium?
1,800 milligrams.
1,860 milligrams. 81%. Holy shit. It's got 4 grams of carbs.
And like half the bag.
15 grams of... Holy shit, dude. No, that's just for serving.
Mhm.
What's for serving? 1/4 of a cup is a serving. Whole, it's 42,000.
Mhm.
Or 4,200. I don't care. I will gladly be fat if I get fat off of these sunflower seeds. They're good.
You ain't getting fat off of sunflower seeds. You might get fat off the seasoning. But who gets fat off of seasoning?
Mm.
30 kernels is 1,800 milligrams.
Mm.
There's about 300 in there.
Not anymore.
You don't eat your seeds?
Yeah.
I mean, like, eat them.
Mm-mm.
Why?
You're telling me you eat the shell? As he starts choking.
No, just a sharp piece, but yeah. I just swallowed the shell. How you feel about that?
You could swallow something else.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Dude, I could chow down on some pumpkin seeds right now.
Dude, roasted pumpkin seeds are so good.
They're good for you, too. They got a lot of...
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can never find them. Like, I look for them all the time, and I can't
They're
find
only
'em.
like seasonal things.
No? You can buy them at gas stations sometimes.
Sometimes, because they're
You can
seasonal
probably buy them on
things.
Amazon like that.
Well, yeah. No, we are an hour and 21 minutes in, about to be 22. And I think we might call it here. I'm kind of running out of stories to tell. And
Oh, okay. Well,
it's gonna...
that was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So I think I might be in the next one, maybe. I'll
Yeah,
try
if
to
no
be.
one else shows up, feel free. I think the next one is not going to be stories. It's going to be more about school,
Mhm.
like school political things.
Yeah.
Talk about how shitty our school is.
Dude, no, you know how Miss Fi gets on people for their phones, right?
Mm-hmm.
She sat on her phone for a solid 15 minutes and didn't say a single word to the rest of the class. She was just sitting there on her phone typing.
Save that for next episode.
Alright. Well, great talking to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Hope y'all have a good one. Good rest of the day.
This is episode 1 of Everything and Nothing, where we talk about everything and nothing, hence the name. You were here with your host, Harley Reynolds, and our special guest.
Quentin Wilson.
Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.